best action, the home of the best simulation. Click the subscribe button to Australia's finest video gaming YouTube channel today. GFYS Gaming Australia. Action is pleasure, simulation is key.
G'day, how's it going, locomotive enthusiasts around the world? My name is the Godfather of the Rails, and welcome to GFYS Gaming Australia, where action is pleasure, simulation is key. And welcome to our latest Train Sim World 2 information update, where we continue to give you information updates all the time when new locos, new train routes, and new patch notes for downloadable updates and roadmap updates come to hand on our gameplay for you guys, the Train Sim World community that love the game very much. And I am very excited to give you more information and details, screenshots here today on the Clinchfield Railroad coming soon to Train Sim World 2. It should be releasing in April this year, ladies and gentlemen, and I'm really looking forward to it. It's going to be very, very exciting indeed, ladies and gentlemen. And yeah, this might even release late March. I'm not sure. The way things are rolling at the moment, things are very unpredictable, and things are moving a bit quicker than expected for Train Sim World 2, and especially with the information that they're giving us at the moment. So we're going to give you screenshots while we get our text-to-speech here to go through the details here. But look how nice this train looks, ladies and gentlemen. The Clinchfield on the front there, and looking like it's faded. It's very, very nice in detail, and looks dirty. It looks like it's worked its butt off, and yeah, it is very, very exciting indeed. And I like the color of this one. It's very pale gray. So yeah. It definitely is one.
The legendary and rugged Clinchfield Railroad is coming soon to Train Sim World 2, and, as an engineer on the upcoming route, you'll climb aboard and take the throttle of two generations of magnificently recreated diesels, the classic Electromotive F7 and the powerful EMD SD40. Together, these two types of diesel mountain warriors powered the railroad from the time Clinchfield traded its steam for diesels until the CRR was merged into Seaboard System in 1983. Let's take a look. The iconic Electromotive F unit. The Electromotive F unit, it was, to quote longtime Trains magazine editor David P. Morgan, the diesel that did it, which is to say the diesel that, more than any other, empowered American railroads' transition from steam to diesel propulsion. The iconic F was introduced, in the form of the FT, in 1939, and through models F2, F3, F7, F9, FP7, FP9, and FL9, remained in production until 1960, with a total of more than 7,500 units constructed. In the coal-laden Appalachians, where the economy and many livelihoods depended upon coal mining, the oil-burning diesel, as an alternative to coal-burning steam locomotives, was neither immediately nor entirely embraced. Many of America's great coal-hauling railroads, such as Chesapeake and Ohio and, in particular, Norfolk and Western, followed a credo of burn what you haul, and were thus careful about climbing on the diesel bandwagon. The coal-hauling Clinchfield remained true to steam power into the late 1940s, the last additions to CRR's fascinating steam roster being Class E3 Challengers that were carbon copies of the Union Pacific's 4664 behemoths, such as famed Up 3985. But the economic and operational benefits of dieselization were too great to ignore, and in 1948 the Clinchfield began to dieselize with urgency. And just as it was for much of American railroading, the diesel that did it on the Clinchfield was the EMDF unit. It was in December 1948 that Electromotive's La Grange, Illinois, plant began turning out F units bound for the Clinchfield, which were dressed in a striking new yellow and gray livery. CRR's first 10 F units, 6 A cab units and 4 B boosters, were built in 1948-49 and were formally designated phase and unofficially called F5S. In short, the F5 was an F3 with the generator of the soon-to-debut F7. All of CRR's F5S were soon ungraded to F7S. Through 1950-52, dieselization on the CRR was in full swing as the railroad welcomed 25 more F7S, 15 cabs and 10 boosters, 1 FP7, 6 EMD-SW7 switchers, and 18 EMD GP7s. In 1953, Clinchfield dropped the coal fires of its last steam locomotives in regular service. With the EMD-SW7s and Jeeps tending to switching and local work, the CRR's F7S were the lords of the main line, hauling heavy coal tonnage and hustling manifest freight such as the famed Florida perishable. In 1955, CRR added another 5 new F7Bs to beef up the horsepower of its diesel lash-ups, and into the early 1960s acquired a handful more F units second-hand from one of its parents, the Louisville and Nashville. With a beautiful chance of their normally aspirated, 1,500 horsepower, EMD 567 Series V16 power plants echoing through the Appalachians, the Clinchfield F7S, which like all F units were nicknamed covered wagons, were a pure joy to experience, and the opportunity to witness the F units in the Appalachians proved a long one. While retirement of some CRR F units began in 1969, a number of the iconic and stylish diesels remained in service until, and even after, CRR's 1983 merger into Seaboard System. One Clinchfield F unit, CRR 800, is extant and beautifully restored into operational condition for yet another generation of rail fans to enjoy. The potent EMD SD40. By the mid-1960s, with the CRRF units aging and tonnage at robust levels, the time had come for Clinchfield to embrace dieseldom's second generation. The timing was ideal, because Electromotive was about to roll out its new 645 series power plant and 40 line of diesels, which included the 3,000 horsepower, 4-axle GP40 and 6-axle SD40. Not surprisingly given its rugged route and heavy tonnage, Clinchfield placed its bet on the new and potent 6-motor, CC, SD40, and Clinchfield initially purchased 8 units, all again dressed in yellow and gray colors, in 1966. EMD's 40-line diesels were to prove extraordinarily successful and the husky, hard-hauling, and reliable SD40 was near perfect for the Clinchfield. The CRR ordered 6 more SD40s in 1969 and 10 more of the 3,000 horsepower EMD diesels in 1971. And like the gallant F7 before it, the SD40 became the primary mainline workhorse of the Clinchfield. The Clinchfield's SD40s of 1969 were again delivered in CRR's handsome gray and yellow scheme, then in 1970 the railroad adopted a new and simpler black and yellow scheme. While not as captivating as its predecessor, the CRR's new livery, highlighted by yellow and black number boards, was nonetheless entirely appealing. Clinchfield locomotives in both liveries were common right through the road's merger into Seaboard System. As for the CRR SD40s, all except a pair retired due to wreck damage journeyed onto the Seaboard System and CSX eras. The Clinchfield Electromotive F7, in-cab and booster configurations, and DMD SD40 created for the upcoming Train Some World 2 route are beautiful and extraordinarily accurate in operational procedures, characteristics, liveries, and visual details. Together, the Train Some World 2 F7 and SD40 will, indeed, deliver the full and compelling experience of climbing aboard 2 generations of the Clinchfield Railroad's diesel mountain warriors.
Well, there we go, ladies and gentlemen, with some information for this amazing train route and getting into detail on both the M7 train, which is just here, and the SD40, which, if you guys have played the Sandpatch Grey with the CSXs, you will know what this train is all about. It is absolutely stunning. I'll tell you right now, I'm looking forward to this particular train route. It is going to be absolutely awesome. Look how many diesels are on this particular one. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 diesels carrying the load on this one. So it does show that this particular train route is going to be pretty steep when going up hills. If it's holding that many diesels to power it, it's going to be pretty awesome experience in my opinion. This is the black and yellow liveries on them, by the way, as well, as explained in our text-to-speech US bloke just then. He was saying that that the grey colour, which is this one here, was the original colour on the SD40s. So if you so desire, say there will be a livery designer where you can change the colours of the train, you can actually design the grey colour with the yellow scheme if you so desire. And I'd probably say that there'll be a fair few people out there that will be definitely taking that advantage, and even recreating the CSXs if they so desire as well. So yeah, I say there'll be a few going ahead for that one. I did see here that there's different box carts as well, not just these particular ones here. There is these ones, and then at the back here you see the black ones with the Clinchfield on the side of them. I'm trying to get the photo here. Yeah, here they are here. The photo with the Clinchfield on the side, and I really like that. I love the detail. I love the fact that they've got the Clinchfield written on the train, and it's really stunning. You can see there it's very mountain-y. It's through the forests, mountains, and very sand patch grade with all the hills and whatnot. There's definitely ins and outs of tunnels. It's very mountainous indeed, and yeah, it's gonna be absolutely stunning. I'm looking forward to giving you guys gameplay, even though this looks like another train route that's going to take around 2 hours to complete each journey. So yeah, it's do bear with me when I do uploaded videos, folks, in 1440p. It'll probably take about 2 days for them to show in 1440p. I'll give you a heads up on that one, because we do our premieres in 1080p, and we do upload the videos at 1440p, but it will probably take maybe 2-3 days for them to process. Knowing that this one is going to be very sandpatch grade-like, and that's why I don't really do sandpatch grade gameplays, because it just takes a while, and yeah, it would definitely take 2-3 days to process. But I might even actually do one just to see what it's like in 1440p, because I recently just started doing gameplay in 1440p detail on our channel, and it's been 3-4 weeks now since I've started doing that. So yeah, it's definitely something that's new to our channel. We're giving you guys like you're playing the game experience with the detail that we give you now, with dropping the pixelation out of our uploaded videos, is what we're trying to do on our channel, and give you guys better in-depth of what it looks like when you're actually playing the game. So anyway, we hope that this information has come in handy, and we hope you enjoyed these amazing new screenshots for the Clinchfield Railroad, ladies and gentlemen, coming to Train Sim World 2 very soon. Late March or April is the time bracket for the release of this one. So it is late March to late April. In my opinion, at this particular time, is the time bracket for release. There is no confirmed date at the moment. When we get a confirmed date, we will let you know on an information update here at GF Weiss Gaming Australia. Yeah, we'll definitely, if there's more to talk about, that is. But if there isn't, we'll definitely let you guys know on one of our live stream shows. But we'll most likely give you an information update, because that's how we like to do things here on our channel. We like to keep you guys informed as much as possible. So like and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Turn that notification bell on. Like us at Facebook. Follow us at Twitter. We'll see you on our next information update.